to The Hurt Is the Same. My name is Chantel Johnson, and each show is dedicated to my son, Christopher Johnson, who was the 109 homicide right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to The Hurt Is the Same. As you know, my name is Chantel Johnson, TGIF. It's the weekend, baby. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. And as you know, she's back. I want to welcome my guest back. And hey, as they say, it is what it is. But we thank God. He's in charge. And before she started talking, I want to remind everybody, he got the whole world in his hands.
You're so right. My name again is Wendy Wilson White. I am no longer a candidate for Hinds County Circuit Court Judge, Subdistrict 2.
Well, you a citizen.
I am.
You a mother.
I am.
And you still a public servant.
I am, and I'm a wife.
And you a wife. So you live here in Jackson. Everything that, goes on around here, you is affected by it too. You not one, that's over there.
Definitely.
As they say, in the suburbs.
Like I tell people, I'm involved in this too. This affects me and my family. We're real people.
I know.
We're not exempt.
I know, cause with the water crisis, hell, we all need some water.
We all stand in need at some time.
Okay, baby, let me tell you something. I don't care if you was in line getting water or you were putting it in the back of the Range Rover or the Mercedes van or the Nissan van or the soccer mama van or the pickup truck. You was getting some water. That's all I know. You were going to get some water. So, hey, he got a way of letting us know. But it was a good run.
It was.
And it was close.
It was pretty close.
It was pretty
But you know what they say, close only counts in horseshoes.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about it. And I
hadn't heard that one.
I don't agree with that one. Cause close mean close.
It was...
Close mean you can see me.
Yeah, I was visible.
Yeah,
I was visible.
You can see me.
I was visible. I made a little noise.
Yes, you did.
I did.
And I also want to thank the other candidate supporters that voted for you.
I appreciate it.
And I want to encourage everybody else, can y'all please make voting hot? Can y'all please make it gossip? Can y'all please make it, just something that we just got to get back to and make it so important in the households? I sat up here and I thought about, Chantel, what can you put voting with that's in each household to make someone remember? Then I thought about, I said, everybody got a broom. And in our African culture, a broom mean a lot of things. A lot of things in many ways, So, if you got a broom in your house, can you think about a broom and voting? I'm just, I just be sitting up, these people up here, they be thinking. So I was just like, what can I tell the people that everybody got?
I don't know.
All races, all creeds, everything. There's one thing that everybody have in common.
I don't know.
A broom. So, if you own a broom, I don't care if it's like the Chinese people, the ones that's all pretty and feathered that they tie together. It don't make a difference what it is. If you tie some rags together and make whatever it is, let's just start putting broom and voting together.
We'll have to do something.
Cause I say that as a joke, but I'm trying to see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It used to be the little red wagon. Everybody had a little red wagon in their yard. But now, you ain't even got that. So
I don't know.
The only thing that I can see that's common to mankind that'll make you think just as important as voting is a broom. Because if you ain't got a broom, that means wherever you dwelling at is in bad shape, baby. If you ain't got no broom to be sweeping up nothing.
And if we don't exercise our rights to vote, we will be in bad shape.
And that's the way that I came up with, But hey, like I said, it was good. It was good. And we'll sit back and see how it go.
It was an experience. It was a journey. It was an experience. I learned from it. You know, I tell people the best part about it was the people that I got to. That's how I met you.
Oh, yes.
Standing on the corner.
Oh, yes.
Waving my sign.
And not only that, I like screens.
See?
I don't never meet a screens. You know, it's whatever my spirit, my energy. You know, I meet a lot of folks on the corner.
And that's what you said when you whirled around.
And I meet a lot of folks on the corner. And everybody know I am one that the homeless people that people ignore, the people that society look over, them the people that I am drawn to. You know, I can sit there and listen to the stories for hours. I can sit there and we can hold a conversation for hours and hours and hours. And hell, it'll be 5 hours that went by and I wouldn't even realize it.
Everyone has a story.
Everybody has a story. And that is so true. So true. And hey, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had it all to do over again, I would do it the same exact way. And that's getting out there in the trenches to the people.
Exactly.
You know, and I said it last time as a joke. But I'm a firm believer as a person when it comes to problems and trials and tribulation in this worldly world, you have to attack it both ways. Spiritually and worldly. That is a life's motto that I have stood on from my two grannies' foundation, you know. And when I see what's going on in the world and in society today, we have to realize that it's a spiritual war too. We have to realize that some of these folks that claim these titles is just a man from the waist down. And whatever his title is from the waist up. And these people is not God and you can't keep putting them up there with them. You know? So when these problems come about and I see the ones that's supposed to be the smart people, the educated people and the people that supposed to got it right and can give it right, when I look at the leadership and where they going with, hell, I wouldn't follow them nowhere. I wouldn't follow them.
But that's because you do your homework.
Well, yeah, because I'm nosy.
But a lot of us aren't nosy.
It's very hard to get stuff over on me. And the reason I say that is, you know, when I was young coming up, my granny used to say, them inner voices and thoughts that you have them for a reason. You have to listen to them.
Exactly.
You have to examine them. You have to see why are you having those thoughts or why do you have that vision?
But a lot of people silence that.
Oh, yeah.
They're not in tune with it.
Oh, yeah. You know, people say, Chantel, do you talk to yourself? I say, hell, I need expert advice. What you mean? We go through there like a litigation. What you talking about? If you ain't in tune with the person in the mirror, you got a problem. Because, hey, I don't know us. Gotta know that. So, yes, you know, but when you look at it from a spiritual point of view, you want to weep.
Exactly. It's not funny.
You want to weep. You know,
it's serious and it's mind-boggling because you struggle with how to impress upon other people how real and serious this is because you see it and you know it, but you just struggle with how can I get you to understand how important this is.
You know, if I had it my way, I'd make every child that's in this generation. If I owned the big TV stations and controlled the radio and stuff like that, for a whole 90 days I wouldn't run number roots and what is it, imitation of life.
And bring them back.
I would run them two shows and would none be on networks, none but this, so they can watch it and they can see. They would be forced to see it. They don't know nothing about it. They don't know nothing about how our people suffer and came from. You know, my cousin said the other day, she said, Chantel, we ain't never thought we was better than nobody. But in this thing called life, it's footprints. And Granny made some footprints that we don't have to re-step over. No matter what everybody else doing, we don't have to. We struggle. Yes, we do. And we holding on by the hem of his thread, by his grace and mercy. But we do not, and we will not re-step her footsteps that she already had made.
It's already been done for us.
It's already been done for us. We don't think we better than nobody. But when my auntie was building her daycare center, when my uncle was running a convenience store, when my auntie was running a convenience store, when my daddy was driving 18-wheelers, when my other auntie was doing this, when all my granny 10 children were making their footsteps in the sand, making a foundation for us, because we they children. You know, we fight and we struggle and we do, but hell, it don't supposed to be like it is now. It don't supposed to be like these folks don't want to vote. It don't supposed to be that the leadership don't care. It don't supposed to be that the people who vote you in can't touch you, and none of the people that work together in city government and just serve the people, whether you're a pastor, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a nurse, everybody work together for the cause.
I don't know how we're going to impress it. I don't know.
It's like we need, for every bottle of water they bring here, they need to put some whole oil in each one from the bottom with a pinhole or something and seal it back. You know how Coca-Cola was doing that cocaine back in the day? You know how they were sneaking it in them Cokes? I think that's how
we need to add a little bit to the water.
We need to add some whole oil to the water. The new people that's over the water system, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Because, baby,
we need to reach them somehow, though.
We're going to have to do it the spiritual way and the worldly way. Because it is, it is out of control.
But you know what? As I sit here, no longer a candidate, as I said, it's going to be my mission going forward to work and figure out how to encourage us to be more involved. Because we're gonna have to.
You know, I sound like a broken record. Hell, I wish we had some old school tape recorders, but they don't even sell them no more unless you find them at the yard sale. Well, I can just have the tape in there. I ain't gotta push rewind, record it, and just let it play. And when it ends, it just automatically start back over. So that's what I need. But hey, they don't make them no more, so now I just gotta keep telling them, but
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm
gonna figure it out, cause I tell people, I cared about it from day one because it was a part of my household. It was a part of my upbringing, my mother's mother, she walked with Dr. King. She took a bus from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. She was a midwife, that served colored women giving birth when you wasn't getting paid for it. She delivered over 500 and some babies, and that's my foundation on my mother's side. On my daddy's side, my granny, my whole family, they just give stuff away, I'm always talking about my dad, If I tell people, people say, Chantel daddy was an alcoholic. I said, the happiest alcoholic you ever want to see. I didn't come up in no abuse home. My daddy gave everything away to people that he thought they needed. It was no one that ever come around nobody in my family out of my granny 10 children that was in need and did not get no help. That's what I come from. I can't watch my neighbor suffer and not say nothing. I cannot go through life basing my happiness off other people's misery.
Exactly.
And thinking it's going to be all right. The rules and the family values and the family morals and self-values and self-morals and honor thy neighbor and treat people the way you want to be treated.
You're going deep now.
That's all I know. I don't know anything else. So when you don't know anything else, that's all you have to go on. And when you see stuff ain't right, I cannot be quiet about it.
Exactly. It bothers you.
Yesterday we had the thing, you know, everybody called me and said, Chantel, I seen you on the news.
saw you.
You know, Chantel, I seen you on the news. I said, girl, I ain't seen it yet. Can somebody send it to me? You know, can somebody send it to me? Because I haven't seen it yet. You know, I was at work and I had got the memo. I had been sharing it on Facebook ever since, you know, they had notified me because everybody know anything I get, I'ma share it. And it was a lot of mothers. It was their, you know, it's their first time on this side. A lot of them lost their kids this year. You know, I lost my son last year and everybody else was there representing the years before. But it was a good thing. And we was able to go to the AG's office, put our loved one picture and an ornament on the tree, and it will remain on the tree, you know, throughout Christmas season. They do it every year. It don't make a difference who the Attorney General is. That's something that the state do for the victims.
It's nice,
regardless. And you know, it was just a beautiful thing. And I posted it on my page. And as y'all know, I'm in Facebook jail on one page, so I got a bag up. You know, a smart person will. So I got a bag up for my whenever I go to Facebook jail, cause boy, y'all know
early release.
You know, I ain't getting no early release. They give me 120 days. Like now, I got 56 days. But I'm gonna tell you again, the only reason I stay in Facebook jail cause you don't need no money to get out. Money can't move me. So I have to suffer the consequences of what I say, and people don't like it. And then they technical, so they go in there and do they tick stuff, and he flagged me or do whatever. But he ain't smart enough to know I got two. Well, I can't never, hold on, put lives on my record with Jesus for these humans. So, but, you know, I got some backflash for doing that. You know, people came on my page and was like, I'm supporting the not lieutenant governor, because he all right with me. I love him to death. The Attorney General with not prosecuting the Capitol Police for the wrongness that one officer did. Well, that wasn't the topic. It was about the Christmas tree. It was about families coming together to be around other mothers, you know,
who suffered a loss.
It wasn't about that. So I went to thinking, which I've been thinking all this week with all the stuff been transpired. So I want to get my opinion down the line, and if you got something to say, call in 1-800-492-5186 and tell. I have been saying for a long time, my opinion, I think Capitol Police need to be put all over Jackson. I also think they need to call anybody out of retirement. I wouldn't care if they in the wheelchair, put the brake on the steering wheel, let them go. As long as they can handle the computer, anything. I don't care if you ain't got no leg, I don't care none of that. You can go get you a meal ticket from the Social Security office and come on back to work. Cause we need you, baby. We need your experience. I've been saying that. I wouldn't care if we had officers from Mississippi, El Sabina, Capel County, anywhere. Come on, we need you. I wouldn't care if we go in the tobacco fund and pay them. That's how bad we need you. But this is what I have with society and my people. We don't react until the police kill us or the white man kill us. The whole time it's black on black crime, you don't say a thing. Yesterday, at the Christmas tree thing, I put on my Facebook page, I did not see the chief of police. I did not see nobody represented from his office. I did not see nobody from the mayor's office. I did not see nobody from the city council's office, from the county office. I didn't see none of it. And I'm going to tell y'all what I wanted them to do. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I can never go on number what you say. And what you say, I believe, till you show me different. Everybody say this. Even on CBS, go back and look at CBS. Go back and look at the interview with CBS that they had with each city official here. Everybody pointed the fingers. They said the same thing they tell mothers on CBS. Everybody point the fingers. Now, yesterday was the time to point the fingers 10 toes down. If they would have showed up and said, Miss Johnson, you been this and that and this and that, and we been telling you that it's been these white folks, as y'all say. Y'all should have showed up down there yesterday when them white folk was and said it to our face and let us know that it was them white folks. And let me tell you what Miss Johnson would have did. Held them white folks accountable, made them folk go get the resources that y'all need. Because then all of us would have been standing there in unity. You understand what I'm saying?
Everybody at the table.
But see, when y'all use y'all personal feelings with taxpayers' dollars and our kids' bodies not being unsolved and no resources, that's what I have a problem with. Because whether y'all liked the governor, whether you liked the lieutenant governor, attorney general, or anything, y'all supposed to be there to stand with the families. The same families that you say, Miss Johnson, it ain't none of us. It ain't none of them, it's them. Miss Johnson, ain't none of them, it's them. It's us. Okay then, well guess what? We were down there with them folks. Yesterday it was time to show up to show out. And I'm going to tell you something. And shit, and you can call and ask her. When I stepped to her, I told her what the hell y'all said. Joe did. And I asked her. And I told her, they should have been here. Now, if you holding them funds, you better let them funds go so we get justice for our children.
That's what you told her?
Yes, I did. And the man that was standing there with her. And the first thing I said out my mouth, y'all missing some people, ain't it? And they should have been here. Where they at? Where they at? And they agreed. Cause see, well, let me tell you something. It wasn't about no Capitol Police yesterday.
It was about your baby.
It was about the loss of life in Jackson. Because guess what? What they did on that Christmas tree, they do it with every attorney general that's in that office, whether she was in there or not. Until I had to tell somebody on Facebook, hell, I'm not Lynn Finch. Because you don't want me to take Lynn position. Because, oh, baby, they give me Lynn position for 5 hours.
What you gonna do?
That's all I need. I need 5 hours. Let me be Attorney General for 5 hours. And baby, y'all will think Frank to come back from the grave reincarnated as a female. I'm telling you that. Because y'all complain about the Capitol Police. Then you want to group one mistake into the whole department. When you're not realizing, hell, they wouldn't be here if Jackson wasn't on fire. And you got all these other different people standing with these mothers and Lord knows in heaven. I feel sorry for any mother who has lost a child. But let me tell you something. It has been over 100 and some murders this year. 100 and some murders last year. 80 something before then. 80 something before then. I don't see nobody calling Bill Crump down here for their children, for our children. I don't see nobody around. I don't see no pastors or no city councilman, nobody around here rallying up, talking about we got to get justice for my child or anybody else's child. And I'm going to tell y'all folks with that 501c3 that I call C4 because it's like dynamite to the banks. If y'all doing so much with it, why the hell we don't see no results? And if y'all been doing something so long, what the results at? So I'm going to challenge you to do this. Turn it in. Turn it into one of them big old organizations and get up under their umbrella. But see, y'all ain't going to do that because everybody want a title. Nobody want to come together. Everybody want to say, I'm this right here. I'm over this right here. I'm over this toenail right here. I'm over this elbow right here. I'm over this wig right here. I'm over these pearls. That's everybody want to be separate.
Over something.
Over something. As the old folks used to say, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. But as I said yesterday was the day for the show up and show out. I really thought they was going to be about what they be talking about for us, pointing the fingers at the quote-unquote white folks. So why y'all didn't come tell us what you been telling us in front of these white folk? Because Cause you know for a fact if y'all would have did that, hell, I wouldn't have left the AG office till the folks had dropped the check. Sean would have been had to come do my wig on these steps. Somebody would have been had to bring me a bucket. I would have been going over there to George Street, taking a bath, coming on back. Yeah. Huh? I wouldn't have left till we got them resources. Y'all wouldn't have had to worry about them white folk no more. Miss Johnson would have got them. About Lil Chris, if that's all we need is a check to get more judges, get the crime lab from bagged up. Stop letting these families wait on these folks' bodies. Stop letting these cases go year after year after year after year, and these families don't have no closure. Cut down the retaliation by putting these bastards in jail and hold them accountable. So, let me tell you something, baby. I can't beat you. But I'm going to tell y'all my opinion, because that's the only thing I can say. I only can say about my opinion. But let me tell you something, what I know about them white folk. If they would pretend to goddamn they put on a great show. The same way y'all go to the strip club and get sold that fantasy. But see, I'm going to tell you one thing that I know about the AG offer. You see them victim violent crime packages that y'all fill out. Where you think that check being cut from? Out of her office. That check come out of her office. So let me tell you one thing that I know Lynn doing for sure. Lynn cutting them checks. She cutting them checks for our children as they get shot down here on these streets. She making sure that it's getting processed. Hell, she staying up with the applications to process that faster than they staying with the bodies and the cases. We know her office paying out. But what damn office is collecting? Who collected? I just can't. Like I said, the minute a white man shoot you down, oh, the hood go crazy. The minute the police shoot you down, and y'all know that it's a silver suit, they gonna come behind it. Follow the money. Follow the money, follow the flock. You'll see. The rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But, you know, to each his own, but I just want to let y'all know y'all ain't fooling me, Johnson. Y'all ain't fooling me. My granny put us up on this long time ago. And the way y'all talk about them white folks, as they say, I know how them white folks coming. I know how to handle it. It's y'all house niggas and Sambos that I got to worry about. See, I can handle them. As my good friend said, and everybody know, rest in peace, Mr. Bill Hammery. Everybody know the one put this ring right here. Yeah, they know my real friend. He say, I can handle the coon asses, I can handle the racists, I can handle them all, because I know how they come. I know how they come. So when you know how something coming, you ain't got no problem. See, that's why I ain't never got no problem with them. I ain't got no problem with them. Because y'all go by color. I go by character. But y'all only say that during Black History Month when you want to quote Martin Luther King. That's the only time you want to say, don't go by the color of the skin, go by the character.
Content of the character.
Yeah, see, that's when you want to say that. But in everyday life and when stuff like this come on, then you want to separate white folks. Well, half of the time, y'all get in trouble if you ain't ran them all out of public service. Your own kind don't even be want to process your application. Don't even want to help you when you in need. Guess who come from the back? That little Chinese lady, that little white lady. They come from the back and lean over your worker's shoulder. Because you done asked for them. And call the worker to the back. You know the worker, she done already showed you, she ain't finna give you shit. You over there with them self-made children here, you finna get more than her damn paycheck. And food stamps, she don't want to help you. But guess who come from the back? Her supervisor. They don't look like neither one of y'all. And she come over there, y'all see, I took y'all head down now.
Override.
She coming down. And then when she walk away, get what? Your worker said, you'll get something in the mail. And then when you get something in the mail, what it be? That approved letter. And then guess what? Then you call me. Chantel, you sure were right. That white lady sure. I already know. But then you agree with whoever who talking. Other than knowing that God just used these people that don't look like you to help you. When your loved ones go through their ER up there, it ain't no damn black surgeons up there. You show me one. I know all of them. Show me one. They ain't working the hours when y'all children getting shot up in the witch hours. They work in the daytime. They over there with your grandmamas and your great auntie who got high blood pressure. You got a stent in her heart. See, that's what they at. They over there. They ain't on.
They not in trouble.
They ain't in trouble. They ain't in trouble, baby. And you know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Everybody in trouble do not look like you. They don't look like you. Only person look like you is the damn housekeeper. And that other lady who come in there and cut the warm on for the sheets. And the patient escort, the one who push you around. You know. So I can't beat y'all when y'all be seesawing. And all y'all out there with that 501c3, what I call 501c4, because that shit blow up the bank accounts. Yeah, non-profit that's profitable. I don't know who the hell y'all think y'all be fooling, man. I'm trying to tell you that. I don't have now. I ain't never tried to get in there. Hell, I've been doing this 26, 27 years. I can name 20 more other mothers who ain't got it. We too busy out here in the trenches and in the mud and trying to reach the people and going talking to people everywhere we go, being social and trying to love on mothers and really make a difference. But see, y'all fall for everything. Like I said, I thought some of y'all here got better with following people when gangbanging didn't work out for you. Yeah, y'all dedicated y'all lives to this shit. Literally. Went to jail, did 100 years, and folks didn't even ask your son, did they need a haircut? And back then, haircuts were $5. Stole from your mama, did everything under the sun to your family for that dollar bill, for that money. It is the root of all evil. That's why my granny used to say, follow the money. And we gonna go to a commercial. Y'all get them phones ringing. Don't act like you ain't got nothing to say.
Have you had your Earth Blend coffee today? At Earth Blend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earth Blend Coffee.
To order, visit earthblendcoffee.co now.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the WeBelieve.global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at WeBelieve.global. Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back to the Heard Is the Same. As I told you all, call in 1-800-492-5186 because y'all done woke the people up now. I'm just here to tell you, see, when I start rocking, that mean they talking, I'm suppressing them, and because they like, I got something to say, I got something to say, I got something to say, say what I said, say what I said. See, I'm sitting over here telling, Snake, shut up. Dirty Red, shut up. Lil Bit, shut up. Chantel, come forward. Chantel and Shane, come forward. The rest of y'all, go in your room. So, I'm just telling you that. But, as during break, we was just sitting there talking. In one of my previous shows, a man asked me the other day, said, Chantel, what you think about we should do about the gun? I said, here, give everybody one. Everybody got one anyway.
You get one, you get one, you get one.
Get all the guns you want, because the guns ain't the problem. It's the bullets. The bullets too cheap. The NRA or whatever the hell they is, you want to make some money? Where it going to help my people? Because I know how my people is. Let me tell you something. Price your damn bullets starting at $3,000 and up. Price your bullets going up $3,000 and up. Nobody get no bullets under $3,000.
They won't fire with it.
Oh, that little $10 that nigga owe you, you ain't even finna worry about it. You gonna take it and put them hands on. Then when you gonna go back to boxing. Then when you gonna go back to what you know. Man, I'm not shooting. Man, I'm not finna shoot. See, that's how you'll change the mindset. You gotta change the mindset through the pocket. See, Congress, Senate, do you hear that? Price y'all bullets, NRA. Price your bullets going up 3,000 and better. 15 starting price. 1,500 start price. I don't give a damn what kind of bullet it is. I wouldn't care. Only thing that's gonna be cheap is BBs. So if they want to start shooting folk, get you some BBs because you can't even get a damn fingerprint off BB. Free game. Yeah. If you ain't finna shoot nobody with no BB or no rock salt, you ain't gonna do nothing. You'll go back to boxing then.
Did you say rock salt?
Oh yeah, I'm old school. I know I do it too.
That works.
It'll sting the hell out of them and won't kill them. Hell,
Never heard it.
they using tasers. Hell, tasers ain't nothing but the up to date rock salt if you ask me. For real.
I didn't know that.
And ain't nobody whooping nobody no more. But the kids ain't even getting a spanking no more. So you put that rock salt on them, they'll think twice. Because they gonna need some Epsom salt.
Need a soaking.
And dude ain't been home all week. He'll be home then, I bet you. You won't have to worry about she lying like she wasn't over there. They hit her ass with that rock salt, you gonna know she gonna been over there. You ain't gonna, it's gonna scrape some things out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It will scrape some things out. You know how switches used to make you think?
We were whipped with switches.
Man, these children don't even know what a switch is. They think it's a vine.
We picked them ourselves.
Who you talking about? I was just, let me tell you something. My grandmama used to say the world ain't ready.
And get the wrong one and have to go back for another one.
Oh, I never got the wrong one. That was my grandmama used to say. My grandmama used to say, Chantel, the world ain't ready for Chantel. Chantel, go get her switches, braid them together, put a rubber band on it, and she got 4 stacked up. While everybody else, and she getting me switches for her and them.
Make sure she had what she needed.
Who? Anytime she used to say something about some switches, who, baby, I used to, we gonna get a whooping anyway, we might well be prepared.
Have a switch on hand.
Might well be prepared, so I done already went out there and got them together. I got 5 lined up with the rubber bands, I done already put them in the water, they done dried and everything. Who? I ain't finna put no extra clothes on. I ain't finna do none of that. I'm finna stand right there and go and get it.
And keep it moving.
And keep it moving. Stand there and watch everybody else get it. Who gonna sit there and act a fool and with 2-3 pants is on and all this. Because I knew they were coming. I knew my consequence. I never ran from it. You know.
Exactly.
I'm ready to go and get it over with so I can go to the skate ring. Because actually, I got about $60 stashed up under my mattress. I'm ready to go. You know, my auntie said something the other day. She said, I begged you to stay a child. I said, I didn't want to. She said, I know. She said, you was one that wanted to be grown. And that is true. I was a child that wanted to be grown. Because I knew grown folks did two things.
What's that?
They went to work, paid bills. They went to work and paid bills, and they did what the hell they wanted to do. So if them was the only two things I had to do,
You'll take it.
baby, they told that to the wrong one. I ran with it. Phew. You know, I ran with it. They say you can't work till you're 16. I said, a lie. I already go to work with my grandma. Already. I've been going to work with my grandma since I was 7 years old. So I know the same houses she go in, the same people she go in. So when she don't want to work,
I'm going to work.
Guess who's gonna go to work? Me. So it never was nothing. And that's another thing I tell people.
Our children benefit from seeing us work.
Most definitely. And I seen the era where black people voted Republican. Long time ago. People don't believe that. And my grandmother having 10 children here in Jackson, and none of them really wanted to work for nobody. You know, all of them pretty much was business owners and ran their own establishments. But she was a firm believer in, if you got your health and strength,
Go to work.
you get up and go make a day. That was, that was the way that she put it. You went and made a day.
And
you
took pride in it.
and you put something in Social Security so when you got old, you can get something out. Because she used to say, if you don't put nothing
You
in,
ain't getting nothing out.
you don't get nothing out. You know? And I just wish we can get back to that. I wish we can get back to where Big Mama or the oldest sister, the oldest auntie, they was the wise ones in the family, and you listened to them when they told you something, whether you liked it or not.
Believe it.
If they said,
It was
okay,
true.
everybody going to vote tomorrow, and you call all your sisters, and you call all your brothers, and you call all your nieces, and you said, now, let me tell you something, you get up and make sure them children go vote tomorrow. And that's when every head household that's over their household get up and tell them children, hey, when you get out of work, before you go to work, make sure you go vote. It was a conversation.
I think we can make it a conversation again. But you can't pick it up and put it down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to have to be serious. But I think we're going to have to be able to show people how to see themselves in it. I think there's a disconnect. They don't see how it will affect them.
Right. And I hear so many people told me, oh, I vote for the presidential election.
And nothing else.
And nothing else here in Jackson. I heard that. I know I heard that over 70 times. I said, so you mean to tell me you worried about what's going on
In the White House.
in the White House,
But not your house.
but not locally in your house? I said, hell, that's like worried about Fort Knox that you have no control over. I said, and not only that, your little small vote in the presidential race coming from Mississippi.
And my thing is this: I'm not here to speak to the fact that you didn't vote for me or that I didn't receive enough votes.
That ain't the no.
It's the case that no one
Right.
voted. Period. We were like somewhere between 8 and 9%.
Yep.
So you just didn't vote across the board. This is not about Wendy Wilson White at this point.
No,
It's
no.
not.
The
I
turnout.
appreciate the people who did come back out and vote for me for sure, because I tried to meet as many people as I could and share with them why I then felt and then feel as though and now feel as though I was the candidate.
Right.
But it's not just about me. It's about all of us. We're going to have to do better.
Most
We're going to
definitely.
have to do better.
Because the people that's voting now is the people that hold these people jobs in their hands. That actually get the stuff did in their communities. I had another conversation with a lady at the Waffle House. And I just sat there and she was talking and she asked me a question. And she said, what do you think going to happen to Jackson? I said, Honey, I don't know why you asked me that, but you asked the right one, baby. I said, I tell you what's going to happen to Jackson. Jackson going to come back bigger and better than ever. I said, because let me tell you something. If you don't believe it, look around. Look around. Look at Bellhaven, Eastover, Fountain, and Northeast Jackson. Look around. If you think the motherland, the center, the capital, is going to fall without getting back up, you crazy. Why do you think you got people, people say the man that got saved Jackson, y'all say he bashed Jackson, he talked bad about Jackson and this here and that. But what you all miss is this is his home. You miss all of that. You miss the part that he has seen this city in a great place. Mm-hmm. This is his own. He sit up and talk about this and talk about that and all the propaganda and all the stuff that he report. Y'all lock on to that, get your feelings involved, but not one time did somebody sit and think and listen to what he said when he's talking about his childhood. When he talk about South Jackson and how he remembered South Jackson and how his family come from out there and the love that he had for Jackson. So people that don't care nothing about something, you think they're going to sit up and keep talking about it and make a damn talk show out of it and do all this and do. You ain't got to do nothing but pay attention. So you mean to tell me these folks that put this nice hotel over there and got the only abortion clinic in the state closed down, the only one, for not to continue on past their perimeter that they done already started.
It's a plan.
Let me tell you something. In kindergarten, when you get a coloring book, you don't start coloring in the middle. The perfect painter, visual, or anything, even if you start sketching something, you never start in the middle. Where you start at? Around. You start around it. The middle be the last thing that you do. And you know what? When you get to the middle, that's all you got to focus on. You ain't got nothing else to focus on because everything else is already
taken care of.
Is already done. So, I don't get it. I don't get it. I listen to what each person say and how they say it, but I only see excuses with nothing getting done or nothing getting fixed. We're gonna do better. I hear that the feds had took over Raymond. The feds had took over this. The feds had took over that. Well, how the hell all this shit stayed happening down there? Excuse my language. I go on stuff and my people send me stuff. As you know, ain't nobody gonna be in Raymond on my son's case with no darn cellular phone in no jailhouse. I'm gonna keep saying that. Cause there ain't nobody else talking about it. That's a sense of normalcy too. But me, myself, I want to talk to the people who own the wall phone. Cause in the last 22 years, you seem like to me the people who own the wall phones will be raising hell. Cause you can't tell me your money ain't dropped 99% off that wall phone.
They don't have to use it.
They not using it. What they gonna use it for? But as I told the sheriff, the district attorney, the police, anybody who I need to tell, he ain't going outside getting no cell phone. He might be going to the roof to get some, but he ain't going outside to get no cell phone bringing up in there. So, I'm going to ask y'all good people that's running y'all niggerish network, keep your products out of the murderer of my son. 109 homicide. Cause I'm telling you this now. If he keep getting them contraband charges, he gonna tell on y'all ass in a minute. I'm just here to tell you now. Y'all say snitching. We gonna see how far snitching run with them contraband charges instead of being dropped on him. Cause if I were him, I would have told on y'all the first time. The first time I got caught with a safe phone, man, give me some of my money back. Man, I ain't had this phone. Man, I ain't had this phone a week. You sold it to me, then you gonna be the one to come in here and get it. What are y'all doing? Cause that's literally what's going on. That's literally what's going on. But feds, let me tell you something. If y'all done took over down there, you gotta show somebody other than telecom. Ain't shit done changed. Same. Ain't nothing changed. Same thing with the new. Every time they say everybody got a new this, a new that, a new this, new that. That's just like I remember the time when Polo was down there, acting like they were doing this great big old bus in the Raymond jailhouse. Hell, 10 people called up from up out of there talking about, man, them folks ain't doing nothing but putting on. But to the news and everything, they was really getting shanked down.
It was a big story.
It was a big story. I cannot beat y'all putting on for y'all city. And while I'm on the subject of Mr. Polo, you know, y'all don't read real good or something. I heard you going to trial. Yeah. His lawyer, I ain't talking about the case. I'm not talking about Polo.
My Tom Ford.
I'm talking about his lawyer. How them soldiers do? Them do both hands. Huh? I got utmost respect for that lawyer. Because if it was ever somebody that's fair and got a conscience and is a servant, he is one. He is one. Because if you're a true Jacksonian from Jackson, you know him. And I have utmost respect for what he do. Because he one of the few people that's in this game that know the scales of justice will balance if it's done right. The guilty be punished.
The innocent go free.
And the innocent go free when it's balanced. When it's done right, it's balanced. And on this worldly side, you can't serve two gods no way. So, you know, some people realize that. And some people stand on that. But I wish our people can realize they can't serve two gods. Because right now, boy, follow the money. Follow the money. I can't say it enough. Follow the money. Now, Capital City Police, y'all all right with me. Do any of y'all need a house cleaning since y'all putting in all this work? If you need a house cleaning, hit me up. You ain't got time to vacuum, load the dishwasher, or none of that. Hey, I'm giving y'all a discount. Heavenly Hands Cleaning Service gonna give you a discount. I'm gonna show you my appreciation as a concerned citizen. I appreciate y'all. And Frank is standing up in his grave doing the Cabbage Patch. Yeah. The Cabbage Patch and the Harlem Shake. Yeah. It don't look like us. You know, I'm gonna say the truth now. Y'all didn't care until it happened at the fairground. You didn't care. But see, God got a way of doing things. Before it happened at the fairground, y'all didn't care nothing about our children dying. You didn't care nothing about it. But hey, I recognize that too. I don't want you to think I ain't seen it from all four corners now. I know that y'all right there and y'all didn't care nothing about, you know, the color boys and this right here. But see, when it happened down there and it interfered with that bread, see, one thing God let me see is it could be fixed.
That's what I tell people too. You
It
know,
can be fixed.
no one is exempt from this.
It
It may
can
not
be
affect
fixed.
you directly, but if it does nothing but rattle your sense of safety and security as you just try to live here,
Right.
that's enough.
Right.
For me, it is.
Exactly. And I appreciate them coming together. Even if they just did it for their people, we going to benefit from it. Because, see, now they feel to be expanded. You know, they slowly coming on out. See, they crossing the gun line. See, at first they was in the gun line. They was in the gun line. We wasn't benefiting from it. But see, now, JPD getting some help. Like I say, you ain't see no Hines County cars around here. All Hines County workers, here they got their side jobs at Subway, at the club, at the church. You know, to each his own. I ain't knocking them, but here, they doing their own thing. They got their own contracts going on. They just got the county suit on here. You see them. You see them sitting there everywhere. You don't know if they on the post or they visiting. But you don't see them patrolling. And I'm just gonna tell the truth. So Captain Police is needed. And Andy, y'all, can y'all get them a little more souped up cars? Get Captain Police.
What they driving?
I don't know what they drive, but I want them to stand out. Put y'all name on the back of them. Finch, put your name on the back of them capital city. Lieutenant, put your name on there. Put your name on there so the citizens gonna know. Y'all out there catching bad boys and upstanding citizens. Let me tell you something. You got to be weaved out, baby. Right now, this thing is so on fire. If they stop you and this and that, you got to realize these folks got to go home. Their goal is to go home. Unless you have a loved one, a husband, a brother, or a sister, or somebody who has served in those uniforms, you do not understand. No way. But the minute something happened in Jackson, the minute they getting caught over there in the hood, shoot them up, bang, bang, guess who you gonna call? And in a certain jurisdiction, guess who gonna come? Captain Police. So you might as well get used to them. And I don't know how many of y'all eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something, but if you ain't got time to get you no lunch, I can fix y'all a little lunch because, you know, I don't get no EBT now. So we going to have to do something that's going to...
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Everybody love peanut butter and jelly. Creamy or crunchy. Because I want to seek and I get permission to go on a ride with y'all.
You want to do a ride along?
I want to do a ride along with y'all as a concerned citizen. Because I ain't going to hold no camera up. I'm not going to record you. I'm not going to do none of that. And as I said, if one of them did something wrong, let that one be held accountable. And that go for anybody in a uniform or out of uniform, you know. But you can't rake everybody
into the same category.
Okay, so I work at churches. If I work at churches and I got on church's shirt and I do something at this church is in Louisiana, so you gonna blame all the churches chicken across the United States? No.
You might.
No. Only time you gonna be trying to do that is when you trying to sue churches. Huh? Yeah. So, only thing I'm saying is, if it's when the police do something to us and the white man do something to us, let's have the same energy when it's black on black crime. Not singling out when the white man do something to us or when a police officer do something to us and then we go crazy. Because I don't see nobody marching for these mothers who lost their kids this year over 100 and something. I got on board on this side, on homicide side last year. And everybody said, oh, it's getting better. Oh, we going to get cameras around the city. Oh, we going to get this. You know, only thing that I done seen that they got cameras and they bought their own. Bellhaven, Fondra. They bought their own cameras. I'm talking about they bought their own cameras until they almost forgot it was energy poles. Energy had made them take it down. So I don't know where I was at in the hood, because they supposed to have got them last year. I've been encouraging citizens to get Ring doorbells. Y'all got that $10 a month internet through them EPT and all that old stuff. Take advantage of it as a concerned citizen to get you a Ring doorbell. And that way you ain't got to snitch. Let the doorbell tell it.
And they are popular.
And they cheap. I think it's like $30-something a year.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, it's like $30-something a year.
A lot of people have them.
Oh, everybody on my screen, let me tell you something. Everybody on my screen, we so old school over there on my screen. Everybody got them. Everybody got cameras. Everybody got everything. And all of the old elderly people in my yard, in my street and on my yard, boy, they got some old regular pistols where if they shoot you, the bullet and the rush from the bullet gonna kill you. From gangrene. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing else. You ain't gonna make it from the gangrene. So, they ain't coming to play. They ain't making this far in life to lose over no foolishness.
And that's the sad part.
And that's the sad part. That's what really makes me mad when our elderly cannot sit on their porch.
Well, I walked the neighborhood, and I had a friend of mine walk the neighborhood because he lived in the neighborhood. And he told me that, he said, a lot of these people they were elderly people. He said a lot of them are not going to answer their door. They're just afraid. And I said, who gets to that point in life to where you're afraid to answer your door? We shouldn't live in fear like that.
Around rentals.
We shouldn't live in fear.
And see, me, if I was them elderly people, I done paid for this house 40-something years, and all of y'all rental properties, you know, the landlords, they slum lords, they not keeping up with their property, not keeping up with what's going on in their properties, you know. So the elderly people, they stuck. They stuck. They done worked all their days for this little fixed income in retirement, and most of them retired in the 80s. So the money that people are getting now retired is not even close to what they received or receiving, you know. So I don't know, but tonight I just want to say all of that since I was in Facebook jail.
Get it out one way or the other.
Get it out one way or none, and that's also, it's just good content. And so tonight, I'm going to leave you all with, if you know someone who has lost a child, tell them to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. And as you know, if you know someone that need house cleaning, commercial or residential, get in contact with me at Heavenly Hands Cleaning Service. Phone number 770-866-3683. I want to thank Miss Wendy for joining me again tonight, and she's welcome back anytime as a concerned citizen to say whatever she want to say. I'm trying to see what else I need to say. 2 down, 2 to go. If you know something about these homicides, call 355-TIPS and get you a bag. I'm telling you that they paying the same day. I don't know what you done heard. Somebody say they doing cash app. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. They ain't doing no cash app. That's just what y'all need for BS gossip. Girl, Chantel said, Chantel can say it herself.
Go vote in there.
Chantel can say it herself. I don't need you to say it. But once again, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. I want to thank you for your commitment to the community.
I'm still out here.
And hey, I'm going to be right here too. And y'all got to know I got to go down there and sit in the courtroom and listen and observe. And that's all long. Not just one. I'm going to listen in at all long. District Attorney, how you doing? I'll be over there to visit you too. Mayor, how you doing? I'll be over there to visit you. My good old friend Hearn, you all right with me? You know I'm coming to visit you too. Lynn, girl, I already seen you, girl. I ain't got to come see you now. You good for this month. You good for this month, sister. Thank you for the families that came out for the Christmas tree. And y'all get involved with some. Hold these pastors and city councilmen and everybody accountable when you see something going wrong. Stop being followers. If you're going to be a follower to anyone, be a follower to the good Lord. And guess what? They got the Bible on DVD, y'all. It ain't on cassette. You ain't got to read it no more. Let me tell my people that. You ain't even got to read the good book no more. You can get it on DVD. Now, how good is that?
That's the best it comes, isn't it?
So, take them rap CDs out.
And pop in the Bible.
And pop in that. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell them children, go talk to the Lord. Go talk to the Lord. So, thank you all. Be safe over this holiday. Because it's a holiday. It's the weekend. Y'all got out-of-towners in town. Be on your best behavior. Don't be letting these folks go back and talk bad about us more than what they do now. It's already been a damn homicide on campus. I can't. Jesus, cut them off. Because they about to get crunk. I don't know what else to say. Make sure y'all pray for these families. Mm-hmm. And you know what else? Say his name, Christopher.